Okay, everybody, it is me, Gregory Mannarino. This is my post-market wrap-up on this crazy Thursday, December 3rd, 2020. Crazy because of the last half an hour of trading. Did you see this market? We're going to talk about that and what happened here. So let's start off with the bigger picture. NASDAQ, yet another all-time record high. Lovely, isn't it? Lovely and to be predicted because I predicted it. Yes, the market will continue higher here, despite what happened a half an hour before the closing bell. Stocks actually finished mixed. The Dow put on a gain. The S&P 500 had a fractional loss. It was higher pretty much all day. And then, yes, a new record high for the NASDAQ. What I want to do is a little blow-by-blow with you, cover some of the stories. Some of them are pretty epic today. But let me do the markets. Let me finish with that. 10-year yield 0.91. Looking good. Still in a range. Dollar got cremated today. Cremated. Okay. Cryptocurrencies put on a gain. Gold and silver put on a gain. And crude oil put on a gain. The game remains risk on, people. Risk on. Despite what happened to the market again in the last half an hour. What did happen to the market in the last half an hour? Well, Pfizer, the pharmaceutical giant, well, they put out a statement stating that they're not going to have as many vaccines ready as they thought early in the year, and the market didn't like it. Oof! The market wants to hear, vaccine, everyone's getting injected. And that causes a euphoria in the market, as you can see. But I'll tell you what I did, okay? When this news came out, I had no idea it even came out. All I was aware of was that the market started to drop. The S&P 500 started to drop. Without even really knowing what was going on, I started buying that dip. Okay, my lion's out here. For those of you that subscribe to my newsletter, link in the description of this video. I did close a position today on SPY. I had calls. I rotated into SPY yet again with the higher strike price. Okay, and I added to that position big time towards the end of the day, and I will add to it again if we need to do that. I believe the market is going higher. So allow me to do a little blow-by-blow session with you here. Now, this is tremendous, what I'm going to tell you here. It got very little coverage, But I want to read this to you so we understand what happened today. We got this first-time application people for unemployment benefits, over 700,000. I don't remember what the exact number was. And of course, the mainstream financial channels, the mainstream media is trying to push this. This is a good thing because it could have been worse. I mean, really, you can't make this stuff up. But here we go. This is breaking, okay? This was earlier. The Labor Department claims that here, let me just read this to you. Labor Department, jobless claims are inaccurate. The Labor Department's weekly jobless claims reports have produced flawed estimates of the number of individuals receiving benefits. You mean the numbers are fake? I'm shocked. Yeah, the numbers are fake, quite obviously. Before I go further here, I want to know your thoughts on this. I might have asked, but I'm going to ask again anyway. So we understand that former Fed chairperson Janet Yellen is going to be nominated to be the Treasury Secretary. So what are your thoughts on Yellenstein as the Treasury Secretary? It's going to be epic in my view. Now, I want to bring this to your attention as well. Take a deep breath. Because this is going to have some meaning for you. J.P. Morgan Chase, the Wall Street superbank, recently paid a fine of $920 million for market manipulation. They were caught spoofing and rigging the metals market and the debt market. Okay, fantastic. So tell me again why it is that the CEO of JP Morgan in this case, no action whatsoever gets taken against him. Do you find that somewhat disturbing? Or how about any management executive? No. Let's just pay a nearly $1 billion fine for admitting they have rigged the markets, the metals markets. You know, I've been explaining to you, they are the biggest rigger, and they're still doing it, of the metals markets in the history of the world, and of course the debt market as well. I don't know. You let me know what you think. Now, going back to JP Morgan and a couple of other mega banks on Wall Street, I want you to consider this. Pay attention, take a deep breath. I'm reading this. This is verbatim. This is not me. This is what's being reported. The 4 biggest United States banks, JP Morgan Chase, Bank of America, Citigroup, and Wells Fargo, have amassed a $100 billion stockpile of cash to cover potential loan losses due to COVID-19. This is a Federal Reserve bailout. You understand? Interesting how it works, isn't it? You know, there's the world that these banks exist in and the world that the rest of us exist in. It's pretty incredible, if you ask me. Now, how about this one? So 3M. The company 3M is about to cut thousands of jobs. This was an announcement this morning. It gets better than that. Delta Airlines is warning of more jobs cuts. But I thought we were in a super V-shaped recovery. Duh! You want to see that again? Duh! Yeah. And as these announcements were coming out, the stock market was again in new record high territory. Yes, the NASDAQ did close at a new all-time record high. It's incredible, people. And I cover this. The dollar today, decimated. Now, how about this? For nearly 8 freak show months, it's been a freak show. We've had the freak McConnell and the freak Pelosi going back and forth with this stimulus. So this is McConnell today, that freak, okay, of the dynamic duo freak. He is saying that a COVID stimulus compromise is within reach. Are you ready? He goes, we can do this. Really? Prove it, you idiot. Prove it, you freaking idiot. U.S. service sector activity slows to a 6-month low. Lovely. That's Reuters. People, it's crazy. And cryptocurrencies are taking off yet again. I already covered that for you. Now, I want to talk about this real quick. We understand the environment we are in. People are losing their jobs on an epic scale. This is Great Depression levels of unemployment. Small businesses going out like we've never seen before in history. Now, this is what is being reported. More people are buying on credit this year, and that is getting themselves deeper into debt as the economy free falls. To me, this is a recipe for personal financial ruin, and yet it is a repetitive cycle that people continue to live in. They live beyond their means. They borrow themselves into obscurity. It's incredible, but this is the way it's going. And this is what sent the market on a crazy ride towards the end of the day. Pfizer slashed its COVID-19 vaccine rollout target after facing supply chain obstacles. And then here's what I wrote right above it. I just bought this market dip big time. That's the way I roll. You see, because we all know it's not going to stop. Central banks are prepared to massively inflate. Some type of a stimulus to the tune of trillions of dollars is coming down the pike. Multiple installments, dollar devaluation, again, debt issuance, debt acquisition. So where's the stock market going? How about higher? Yeah, how about higher? Oh yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen here. All right, look, I don't want to make this video too long, honestly, but I think I covered a lot of important things. If you agree that this has been an important video, please share it. Please give me a thumbs up. I love seeing those thumbs up. Just a little click and that little thumbs up makes me happy. I want to make you happy, so I hope you make me happy. You got it? Anyway, with that said, I'm out of here. Love you a lot. See you in the morning.